What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome to Keys from My Inbox, the show where I look at games that show up in my email inbox, and boy, there are a bunch this time. Taking a look at Neonwall on the Nintendo Switch. You see there, K-Band Warriors. I played that on this channel. Go watch that video. But this is Neonwall on the Switch. It is out for $10. Also available on the PC on Steam. And supposedly on the PS4, PSVR, but I haven't seen that on the store page yet. I'm recording this the day before it comes out, so I haven't seen if that's actually going to be a thing this week, or if that's going to be coming later down the line. I don't actually know. And honestly, from what I've played thus far, I would prefer the PSVR experience, because those are kind of more accurate than these Joy-Con gyro things. But we'll get into that here in Neonwall. I have been sucked into cyberspace. I've been sucked into the machine, the pinball machine. And I have missions to complete as this little ball type thing with these guns in my hands as the Joy-Cons. As always, full disclosure, this copy of the game provided by the publisher. Now, this game, you can play with a regular controller, obviously. But I'm going to hop in here to the first stage and kind of give you a taste of what the game is trying to do, and then we'll ramp it up a bit later on in the game. So, basically, you can use the Joy-Cons kind of as pointers, and so with every stage you have to calibrate them for about 2 seconds to their, your most comfortable neutral position. And then guess what? Once you're in the stage, you have 2 pointers. Now, basically, this game is matching the colors, right? So you want to... Oops, I had to recalibrate there. You match the colors, and you hit the top buttons here as the game is explaining how this works, right? So it starts off like any good puzzle game, very simple, right? So you can see as I change the color, I get a different option of a color on my pointer, and managing those and managing other stuff becomes super integral as you play further into the game, and it does get way more complex and way more just more things to keep track of, which is going to make it a bit harder for me to talk over it, but that's kind of, what I do here on this show, on this channel. So, this is kind of the, the very, very basic of how it works. You're just making sure to hit the right color, because then your little, yo-yo marble, pinball thing is going to move along here, in a forward fashion. And occasionally you'll hit things and go backwards, but otherwise, you're just keeping track of what color does what as you move the things here with the Joy-Con. Now, you can obviously use a regular controller, and that you would use the analog sticks to move, the pointer. So let's hop in here a bit farther to where it gets a bit more difficult and perhaps harder to talk over, which I got up to level 7 in this game. So they add in more mechanics. They add in more wrinkles in the puzzle, in the way to deal with. There are 3 kinds of stages, right? You have the just basic puzzle stage, you have a runner stage, and there was a third one, I can't think of the name of it. Oh, right, it was time trial. So those are your 3 kinds of stages. We're going to sit here and recalibrate before beginning here. But you can kind of do that at any point within the stage itself. So here we are, level 7. It is a puzzle stage. Now then, can I complete level 7 here on camera? So you have doors here that only open... I missed. You have doors here. You see that door? Those only open when you are the proper color. There it is. I screwed that up. So it is top to change your color, and it is bottom, as you will see here momentarily, to shoot these things. So the whole thing between the top and the bottom is where it becomes difficult. No! See, this is where I'm already screwing up, and it's already getting tricky to keep track of everything I have to do at the same time. So you want to do that, and then kind of let it ride here, and then wait, and then go green, and then red, and then shoot, and then green, and then shoot, and you go through. And I got to recalibrate here, and that's a checkpoint. So there are checkpoints, thankfully. Shoot that one, then go blue, then go green, then shoot. Then go shoot, and then go red again. Nope, don't go back. Don't go backwards. Don't go. No. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. There we go. Bounce off. So very important to keep track of your momentum and then bounce off, and then you can deal with that situation as it pertains to how you deal with that. There are some blocks that fall occasionally. Those I don't find super important, but they are there. You can fall through here, which is kind of a big deal. Nope, I'm doing the green and then red. And then red, and then checkpoint, recalibrate. Oh crap, blue. Green. Blue. I didn't shoot. No, green! Oh, that was close. That was so close. Blue. So yeah, at a certain point it becomes a bit overwhelming. No, blue! I died. It becomes a bit overwhelming to deal with it. You get, X amount of lives to finish each stage, and if you run out of lives, that's just, you're kind of done here. What? I immediately hit the wrong button and died again. Who's stupid? I was already blue. I didn't need to be blue again. So, let's try to make this happen. Green. Shoot. Blue. Oh my god, I almost died there again. Shoot. That should be fine. Green. And that needs to be green to, yep. Alright, and then red, and then green. Oh, come on. That was crap. Red, green. There it goes. There it goes. Red. That'll be fine. I'll make it eventually. Recalibrate. Blue. Checkpoint. Very important. Green. So yeah, the timing on this stuff becomes very, 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 very key. And so getting into a good rhythm with your timing is integral. Also, I need a blue. And a green. And a green. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Wait, I could have fallen through there. That's not... That could have happened. I think I got crushed, and it ended up being a bad bit of business. Oops, a bad bit of business, if you will. Blue, red. No, I need. Well, that didn't go out well at all. So level failed. Guess what? You go back to the beginning. So you know what? I'm gonna go to the stage before this to get you into what this is, and then we'll wrap things up here in Neonwall on the Nintendo Switch. So head back to levels. Now, I know I finished level 6. Okay. And then red, and then you shoot the blue, and then you turn. So yeah, keeping track of having to do 4 things, basically, at the same time, they're basically there. At this point, there are 4 things to keep track of. And having your fingers get all kind of tongue-tied, if you will, can get a bit tricky. Just a little bit. Red. And then so these ones you want to go through. And then blue, and then green. And gotta shoot those. Oops. Whoops. Again, it does become a bit much sometimes to be able to deal with this stuff. Just a little bit tricky. Red. So I'm sure there is some kind of a way to understand how the colors cycle. I haven't quite figured that out yet, but I'm sure there's some rhyme or reason that would make this way easier to play if I knew just what the blue hell I was doing, which I clearly don't. Clearly. That's kind of okay. That's kind of okay. I'm still having fun with it, so that's kind of the key part of any video game is, are you having fun? And I'm having fun. I think, honestly, VR on PS4 would be way more intriguing, just because you would have a higher fidelity and ideally a higher frame rate. Oops. No! I botched that. So, I would think a higher fidelity and a higher frame rate, and certainly the move controllers being, they're obviously not as good as PC VR controllers, but the fact that they are definitely of a higher fidelity than these things, having to constantly hit the buttons to recalibrate, would be a cool thing, and I'd be all about that. So, perhaps I'll get into that when that comes out, perhaps not. I don't know anymore. It's hard to keep track of these days, so there is that stuff. Alright, that's good. And then I want to shoot, and then turn back to blue, and then turn green, and then shoot, and then turn back to... I was already green. Recalibrate. And then shoot. Really? So I had to be red to do that? Okay, so all the way back. And so this game could use things like, I don't know, like online leaderboards would totally be a good thing to have, but it doesn't have that, so that's kind of the thing that I think they should have, because obviously if your goal here is to get to the end as fast as possible, then you would have, you know, a competition with people who also are playing, and their times versus your times, etc., 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 right? That would be a cool thing to have. According to the press thing, there are over 30 stages. It is $10. It is $9.99 here on the Switch. I would assume the same price for PC and perhaps PSVR, PS4. I don't actually know, because it's not on the Sony website just as of yet. So this is Neonwall. It is out now. I am your host, Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. There are more videos here every day, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel, and I'm out.